Hello,
Hi,
I'm Jasmine,
and I'm Andrea,
and we are Natural You Yarns.
coming to you at the end of our Summer of Sock Knit-Along.
Today we're going to wrap it up, announce the winner after we display the prize, and talk about some of the fabulous colors that you've dyed up this past weekend.
Yeah, it's been hot and steamy in the studio.
It has. It doesn't feel like fall, even though I'm wearing my autumn tones.
No.
I don't feel like it's fall yet. So our colors are still fun and flirty, and
They always will be.
fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I really like the array of colors that's right here in front of us.
Yeah, and I know that we were both working from our mini set from last year's advent calendar, so we have doubles of things. But we tended to gravitate towards some of the same colors.
Yeah,
You
it
notice
really,
that?
yeah.
I mean, we didn't go with browns and things so much. Well, I guess I did a little bit.
You did
This
a little
is
bit.
one of my favorite socks that I knit. This is called the Palm Squad sock, and I chose to do it two-tone with using minis. It has a wonderful little ribbing here, which is for your arch support, and a pom-pom that I made with some scrap yarn.
All minis. All the mini scraps.
Yes.
And I actually really like this other pair that Jasmine knit. They're called the Speeder socks, right? No.
No. They're the fondant socks.
The fondant socks. Right, and it's got an upside down Fleegle heel.
Well, it's, yeah. The Fleegle heel is upside down by nature, as in you're doing it the other way around.
Because it's a toe up.
Yeah. And,
I always get the two pair mixed up, I think.
yeah, that's okay. It was fun. I used a mini skein set that was a gradient, so that,
We've got light, darker.
yeah, so
Mixed.
that it mixed in such a way that really complemented the yarn, and it could have been done with one full skein.
A 50-gram skein.
No, a gradient yarn is what I'm saying. It could have been, looks like it could be one continuous yarn.
Oh
but
yes,
four
it doesn't
minis.
look like it was 4 different yarns. It looks like these were
The one that does look like 4 different yarns, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different yarns, is the sprocket socks you made.
Yes.
And I really like them. I like that you went with the dark red color like I ended up using on my Palm Squad socks.
Right.
Because it complements the Cosmo in the sweater you knit in the spring.
Yes. So
Right.
that's my that's my sweater set.
And they play, and these fun pops of colors, the pink and the red and even the blue, pop really nice against the green and the brown, which are autumn tones. So, I don't know, it's going to transition in the fall really well.
Yeah. I like some of the socks that were posted as well.
Oh my
We didn't have,
gosh,
I don't know how
yeah.
many people actually knit along. I know that we had very few people posting, and that was a little disappointing because we really do like to see other people's knits. But
it's not too late to share them with us. You
right.
can still post in the Year of Adventurous Knitting or on your own social media and tagging us. It is a little late to enter the raffle draw.
Yes, because this is the prize,
Mm-hmm.
and today is draw day. So
That's right. So I have organized a random name generator wheel, and we had a number of people participate, but 2 all-stars who have Barb. You
I'm
okay?
sorry, yeah. No, so,
Barb H had a total of 36 ballots from
Wow.
all of her posting. Yeah, I
Wow.
know. And if I've missed 1 or 2, I'm sorry, Barb, but you are in the lead.
as
And
far as ballots.
Joanne W, she had 25 ballots, I think. Like, thank you for being
Yeah, that's really good from both
our
of you.
knit along ambassadors.
Yeah, and I think that both of you ladies, they both knit 5 pairs of socks.
Yeah. Now, I know that there were a couple other socks out there, and someone posted the other day that they were knitting their first pair in years, and they were inspired by the group, so that's awesome too.
Yes.
But basically, I hope everyone had a fantastic summer.
And I hope that those of you that were too shy to share or join in perhaps had stash yarn that you used or whatever. But that's part of being in our Year of Adventurous community as well. So it's okay for you to share what you're getting from the group.
Post, because that's where you're going to get the support, the camaraderie, and Yeah, all the likes. Speaking of which, just because the summer of socks is over doesn't mean Operation Sock Drawer stops.
Heck no.
That's an all-year thing. So I know that somebody cast on just going into Labor Day weekend, and they said they won't be done in time. I cast on a little over a week ago, and I have only just made it to the point of my socks where I'm about to start the decreases for the toe. These are all the ruffles, I believe it's called, one of the sock patterns this summer. And I put in a little bit of scrap yarn for my afterthought heel. So I'm not quite done either.
You've got half an inch before you do the toe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. But they might be my favorite pair. I don't know.
I think they're so cute. You can wear those with a little pair of boots too, and throw top pops over the top. That'll be cute.
I'm knitting them with our 50 gram skeins. And while we are at it, I think we should mention that we have a new sock set of the month.
Yes.
I love this. These colors, like, it's subtle, right? Because they're both shades of blue, but they really pop against each other. So I think they'd make wonderful mismatched socks.
Yeah, like something like to this effect, right? Or if you're in the group and you notice some of Barb's posts, she's got, she's done mismatched socks where one color is prominent in one pair and the other color in one sock, and then the other color is prominent in the other sock.
That's right.
So
I actually only remember the name of one of her patterns called Raspberry Lemonade. But I know that on our website, we also have listed some mismatched sock suggestions that'll link you right to the patterns on Ravelry.
Perfect. So without further ado, why don't you show what the prize is?
Okay.
I knit a new thing.
You didn't knit a new thing, you dyed a new.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So the prize today is, of course, a skein of sock yarn, but one of our newest colorways, just out today for the fall. This is called Practical Magic. I've got it here in front of me too, so you can see it with a band. It's a beautiful combination of orange and pink hues with dark purple. It's lovely.
And it's going to knit up in a spiral.
Right, it's our self-spiraling sock yarn. Much like here, the speeder sock. You want to show
well,
it?
the speeder sock, the stripes are narrower. They'll be more prominent with that one.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but I don't know. When it was skeined up, it looked like this, but with pink and blue.
Oh.
I think it's gonna look a lot like that because there's different shades of
Well,
purple.
we'll have to wait and see.
I know you're gonna have to knit a pair as well. I guess you could use it for more things than just socks, but
I think it would make a neat hat.
And of course, to accompany your sock yarn, in Practical Magic, we've got our soak wash in Yuzu, which is a crisp citrus-like fragrance, plus it's just really lovely. I don't know how to describe it. It says clean with a peel. And then of course a set of stitch markers, purple stones, and brass rings. Lovely.
Yeah, so why don't we do the spinny thing?
The spinny thing, that's right. So can you clear a spot on the table for my laptop? Just moving the socks aside, please. Okay. So, I'm using a random name generator. I hope you can all see that. I wanted you to know that we don't just play favorites. And if I go ahead and click on the wheel, if I can see my arrow, there we go. Click on the wheel, it will spin.
It even has sound effects.
And who is our winner? It's going to announce it. Ooh, congratulations, Joanne Wallace.
Whoa!
Well, congrats. So you are the winner of our Summer Sock Knit Along.
That's terrific. Thank you for all that participated.
Yes.
And that was.
You didn't have anything to say after that?
No, I had no idea. I thought, yeah.
Knitting. Keep knitting. While we have you here, we also have our podcast, Sunday Sip and Stitch, this Sunday, September 10th. We'd love it if you join us and watch it on YouTube. And in our podcast, we're going to talk about our new colorways, so Practical Magic. But we were also inspired by the Barbie movie we watched.
Yeah, we went last weekend, was it? Or the weekend before?
Last weekend.
Okay.
Just before Labor Day. So we have colorways such as Barbie Girl and Barbie World, Peaches, and then of course we did an Aurora Borealis on sock yarn as well. So I don't know, these are just a few of the new yarns
I've
out.
been busy.
Plus we got some other ones in. We got some Chunky Merino,
Yes.
Serpentina, and we got some new colors in the Shetland, and just a lot to talk about this Sunday going forward. And pretty excited for the fall. We've got some great ideas for sweater weather.
Yes.
And patterns.
And I've dyed up some mohair in anticipation. So if you've got suggestions for what you would like to have us knitting with you, and that would be wonderful. We're always open to suggestions.
Yeah, so leave a comment. Let us know which of the socks was your favorite to knit, which of the new colorways you'd like to work with. Anything like that, we'd love to hear a comment. And
yes. And congratulations, Joanne.
Yeah, congrats again. I really didn't see that coming.
No, well, you know, it's funny, because you think, oh yeah, because Barb's like, well, they both were.
They had a high number of ballots. They both.
Yeah.
Did. But still, it's wonderful. Anyway, so we'll send that out very soon.
Yes.
Thanks for knitting with us. Our next knit along will be later this fall. Announced in time for.
It'll start in October, probably.
Announced in time for our start sometime in October.
Yes.
And yeah. If you
we'll see you this Sunday.
If you're local and you want to see us in person, you can always stop by the shop, or we're going to be at Woolstock East in Tatamagouche.
Yes, in 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
A week and a half.
Yeah.
And so the shop will be closed.
Right, that's September 16th, this Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Until Sunday, we'll see you.
Okay, bye.
Happy knitting.
Be natural.
Be you.